Governor Maura Healey announced an executive action of sweeping pardons for individuals with cannabis possession misdemeanors in Massachusetts, a move that was made possible by President Biden's 2022 announcement for full unconditional pardons for simple possessions on the federal level.
Massachusetts decriminalized possession for personal use back in 2008, legalized it in 2016. Yet thousands of people are still living with a conviction on their records, a conviction that may be a barrier to jobs, getting housing, even getting an education. For some, it's also simply more than that, a difficult memory, a burden, something they live with every day. All for doing something that isn't even cause for arrest today. That doesn't sit right with me. It's not fair. It's unfinished business. Knowing we have the power to lift that burden, we should do something about it. As Dr. King said, the time is always right to do what is right. So let's do the right thing now.
Criminal convictions for simple marijuana possession have serious lifelong consequences, making it nearly impossible to secure housing, obtain a job, be afforded educational and other financial opportunities. These consequences are only compounded when you consider that a disproportionate number of those who have been arrested and convicted for marijuana possession are Black and brown people. A 2020 ACLU study report found that in Massachusetts, Black people are 4 times more likely to be arrested for marijuana possession than white residents and white people. And that is not because they engaged more in the possession of marijuana.
Healey's pardon will lift the burden of a biased criminal legal system that preys on people of color.
Today is a huge day, particularly for residents of the Second Suffolk. I have the largest amount of people incarcerated in the Commonwealth's DOC system, many for drug charges. And for those Black and brown young people that had something happen in their life that was their worst day, not being stigmatized in housing, education, and employment to get greater economic opportunities and be able to take care of their families, this is huge.
The pardon will instantly apply to all eligible convictions prior to March 13, 2024, impacting thousands of Massachusetts residents.
The years that have transpired afterwards, I've still carried that with me for so many years. Now 20 years later, the governor is, doing a sweeping pardon for anyone who's been convicted of simple marijuana possession, which is huge because I personally have been in the shadows and felt like I've had to carry this burden for so long.
The war on drugs has been an American nightmare for so many people. And now with this action of Governor Healey and her team, it is so important that we now give folks a new opportunity to see life anew again.
Those convicted for possession of marijuana, also known as possession of a Class D substance, are feeling optimistic about what's ahead with Healey's decisive stance.
This is a great day for the Commonwealth, a great day for all those individuals that have been affected by the racist war on drugs. This is just a small step in the larger scheme. But back then, when I was arrested, cannabis was heavily scrutinized, people looked down on us, and that follows you around. It bars you from getting certain jobs, certain educational opportunities, and certain housing opportunities. But I'm very fortunate and very grateful now for the Healey administration to take this step forward, and I hope we can build on this.